Picture-perfect night for high school football here in Tonkawa. It is a bit warm for October. It's 87 degrees. Not much of a breeze to speak of. You take a look at the I look at the flag and the behind the north end zone, and it is hanging limply, and you can see that just a great stage for high school football tonight. And Pawhuska won the opening coin toss. They will get the football. And that put that explosive Pawhuska offense on the field first. The chance to talk about Matt Hennessy's squad. Matt Hennessy in his 8th season at the helm of Pawhuska. 67 wins and 24 losses at Pawhuska. Career-wise, he's won 167 games and lost 79. Pawhuska opened up the season with a 60-12 win over Nowata. Went on the road and beat Meeker 66-13. Won at Hominy 44-27. Beat Woodland 44-12. Hammered Oklahoma Union 62-8. And then last week in a great ball game, they came from behind to beat Pawnee 42-40. For Tonkawa, they opened up with a big win over on the road at Newkirk 54-14. Really a statement win for them in week 2. They beat Fairview 27-21. Went on the road the next week at Stroud and lost 18-13. Bounced back with big wins over Quapaw 63-14 and Caney Valley 49-12. And Adam Diesel-Horst, you can feel it in the house tonight as we see Pawhuska coming onto the field across the way as you get a look at the Buccaneers as they'll get ready to make their appearance here at Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa. Here they come. We are glad to be with you tonight, not only on Squirtle.tv, but also the Sports Animal platform as well. As we give you a tremendous ball game near the top of Class A1. District 3. Trenton Harmon, we talked about his bona fides in his first year at the helm here at Tonkawa. He was an assistant coach a year ago for Mike Kirtley after a couple of years at Caddo. Former Garber Wolverine, where he played for his daddy there. And I've been calling his ball game since he was in high school.
I was going to say he may have been on a Squirtle game of the week or two.
Oh, you know what?
I think previous.
Previous to that.
Yeah, it probably was.
That's my radio days.
Well, Tom, you were talking about earlier on, what a great atmosphere. Tonkawa is one of those places, a lot of tradition, great fan support. Shout out to Pawhuska, too. They got a great crowd. We need to give a shout-out to, I don't know who it was that prepared the Indian tacos for tonight, but, man, if you don't hear me talking much, the reason why is because I'm still slightly enjoying that Indian taco. So thanks to Joey Reinert and the coaching staff, and I'm guessing the Booster Club and everybody that put that on before the game.
Zayden Frederick is the kicker for Tonkawa. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. Tonkawa, the home blacks from top to bottom. The white numbers trimmed in orange. Pawhuska, the road whites, the black helmets. Last week, Pawhuska playing at home against Pawnee. They wore their breast cancer awareness uniforms pink.
Yep, we saw that with the Sealing game, Sealing and Dewar. That was a school network game, which, by the way, fans that are out there can watch. Cashin is playing at Hooker tonight, and big shout-out to Hooker Bulldogs Network for letting us use their feed.
Zayden Frederick puts a toe into it. We are underway, angling toward the far sideline on the return from the 12-yard line. Spinning out of a tackle is Logan Cass, but he won't get too far, and Pawhuska will take over first down and 10. They'll start this drive at about the 23-yard line.
That's I'm going to give you an opportunity to pronounce that name, Tom. Number 58 for Tonkawa on that
Hazel Jermis, I believe. We're going to hear them say it next door, I bet. That's one I should have asked about.
Of course, he's the one who makes the tackle the first play, right?
Exactly right. First down and 10. The quarterback is Kane Foreman. Lines up in the shotgun. Pass near side. Ball caught. Running room. Out to the 30-yard line. Good gain on first down as he was looking for the quick hitter, and he got it to Trip Walker.
And that was Duval and Totfest on the tackle for the Bucks. Just a good receiver screen out here. They had numbers and were able to get it blocked up good. Nice play for Pawhuska to start off.
Second down and 10, or second down and 2, excuse me, from the 30-yard line. Handoff from the jet sweep, and it's going well. Thought it was going nowhere for a moment. Finally, Jensen Snodgrass is wrapped up for a loss, and that's a name we're going to talk about a lot tonight. They're going to try to get the ball in Jensen Snodgrass's hands quite a bit. Last week against Pawnee, 7 rushes for 131 yards and a touchdown, had a couple of receptions for 103 yards and a touchdown as well. But the loss on the play back to the 25-yard line.
Man, that was Big K Ditmore back there causing havoc. Look for Pawhuska to go up top to their big receiver, Jarek Edwards. They like him in these type of situations.
Whistle blows it dead.
False start.
So third down and 8 will turn into 3rd and 13. Our officials tonight, the referee is Ernie Newland. The center judge is Wayne Edwards. The umpire, Mike Johnson. Linesman is Tommy Irving. Line judge is Guy Cooper, and the back judge is Brian Murrett. Third down and long, 3rd down and 13, back at the 20-yard line. The white-clad Huskies. They had a little equipment malfunction. Trip Walker had to go get it taken care of. All right, take it back. That's actually Payson Kelly. Back to throw on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right, directing traffic is Kane Foreman. Pass is caught, but shy of the first down. Van Wildcat makes his 16th catch of the year. It'll be 4th down and 4. The ball resting at the 29, a gain of 9 on the play. So Pawhuska, well, they're not showing punt immediately. Although Corlin Cass, I think he'll step back there. I think he would be your punter. So it's 4th down and 4. Nice punt, hangs up there in the air. Nobody's back for Tonkawa, and it will take a Pawhuska roll, and it will die at the 15-yard line. So a 3 and out. And Tonkawa will take over 1st down and 10. They're going to mark it at the 16-yard line. This drive will start with 9:12 to play. And we get our first look at the offense for Tonkawa. The quarterback is Kason Johnson. 15 of 18 passing for 254 yards, 10 touchdowns and no interceptions, 83% on his passing percentage. And on first down, they're going to hand off to Lucas Keith up the middle for a nice gain on 1st down. I think he got the 1st down. Might just be right at the stick. The line of scrimmage was the 16. They're going to mark it at the 26. They're going to say inches short. So it'll be 2nd down and inches, a gain of 9. Yeah, Lucas Keith, almost 400 yards rushing, 370 coming in. Now, Kason Johnson throws the football, has a man, overshoots his intended receiver, trying to find Caden Duval, his favorite target, incomplete. You can do that on 2nd down and 1 because, you know, you've got 3rd down coming up. You can go for the downs as they did right there. So 3rd down and less than 1. Johnson, did he draw him off sides? No flag. There was some movement on the right side of that defensive line, but he got back. At pistol formation, Johnson will hand off to Keith. 1st down and more. Keith out across the 35-yard line to the 37. He'll pick up 12 on 3rd and less than a yard. Say Lucas Keith Averages 6 yards a carry. He's gone for 9 and 12 in his first 2 carries in this ball game. From the 35-yard line. To his right comes Loudon Alexander, and Alexander tackled back at the 25. Great defensive pursuit that time. He was chased down by Jimmy Wildcat. Back to the 26, a loss of 9. So second down and about 19 or so. And we've got an injury timeout. We'll take a break and come right back. Scoreless at Tonkawa. It's the game of the week on Scortle.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest.
To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Second down and 19 for Tonkawa. Handoff to Keith, and Keith is upended. Nice tackle going down low was Corlin Cass. Picks up 4 up to the 30-yard line. So now it's third down and 15. They've got to get out across the 45-yard line to move the chains. 7:23 to play in the first quarter. Just underway here in Tonkawa on the game of the week. The man in motion. They're going to little screen pass out to that man in motion. The ball is caught by Loudon Alexander, and Alexander picks up about 3 or 4 or so. It'll be fourth down and 12. For Alexander, his 9th catch of the season, but it is fourth down. Corlin Cass back deep for Pawhuska, standing at his 30-yard line. Snap of the punt by Zayden Frederick. Short punt with a good roll. And each team has had the ball offensively one time. And now Pawhuska had a 3-and-out, but Tonkawa actually did get 1 first down, but 6:34 to play in the first quarter as Pawhuska will take over first down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 29-yard line. That first drive for Pawhuska, Kane Foreman, a 2 for 2 passing for 17 yards. And he's lined up with 2 wide to the near side, 2 to the far side as well. From the shotgun, Foreman near sideline has a man. That pass was intended over here for Trip Walker, incomplete. And that'll bring up second down and 10. This quarterback, Kane Foreman, he transferred in from Copan. He's a senior, 6'3", 215 pounds. He can throw the football. They'll use him for the most part at quarterback, but once in a while, if they want to run the football, Jensen Snodgrass will get in there as well.
You give a big shout out to Tyler Kerr for saving the day with the production. We had some technical snafus there, Tom. So
well, you didn't miss a whole lot. Kane Foreman was sacked. And it'll be 3rd down and 15. And this is kind of how I thought this game. I thought it might be a defensive ball game
Knockdown,
early on, a
drag-out.
knockdown, drag-out kind of a ball game. Back at the 25-yard line. 3rd down, right side. Needed 14. Got about 3.
Totfest is right there to make the tackle. Boy, Tonkawa defensively, they are very sound. There's just nobody there. Just great coverage.
Gain on the play of about 5 or so. The Van Wildcat. And it will be 4th down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Cortland Cass, that short punt formation.
Boy, he
Nice
that.
punt. Beautiful punt. Takes another good bounce for Pawhuska. And right now, Pawhuska with their special teams is winning the field position game down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the MVP of the game so far is the punter.
No doubt about it.
Those were 2 just well-connected punts.
So 1st down and 10 now from the 5-yard line. The drive will start for Tonkawa with 5:07 to play in the first quarter of a scoreless game. Tonkawa Bucks under Trenton Harmon. A year ago, they went 6-5, and Mike Kirtley's last year as head coach. Trenton was an assistant on this team. They went 5-2 in their district. Got beat in the first round of the playoffs by Pocola. Offensively this year, they're averaging 41 points a game, giving up 16 a contest. Here comes Keith. And Keith is tripped up. Gains about 5, though, to the 10-yard line. And for Lucas Keith early on, that's 4 carries, 27 yards. What a great game night atmosphere here tonight in Tonkawa. Buccaneer Field, the place to be on a Friday night when you're in these parts. 2nd and 5. Johnson hands off to Alexander. Alexander will get to about the 15, close to the 1st down. Take it back. That's actually Weston Freeman getting his first carry. It's number 4, not number 1.
Big Leighton Shaw on the tackle for the Huskies.
To the 16-yard line, a 6-yard gain for Freeman, who came in with 16 carries for 161 yards and a touchdown, averaging 10.1 yards per rush. Picked up 6 right there. 1st down and 10. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. I'm going to throw to him this time. That ball caught by Freeman. Turns it upfield to the 20, to the 30-yard line, 35, and out across the 40. So Weston Freeman makes his 9th catch of the season after his 17th rush. And the gain from the 16-yard line out to the 43. Gain of 27.
Timeout, Pawhuska.
Timeout called by Pawhuska. They're back on their heels a little bit. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. We're scoreless. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Scoreless.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Scoreless Game of the Week brought to you by OK Bit. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you from Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa. Tonkawa starting this drive back on their own 5-yard line. Out across their own 40 after the timeout. And on 1st down, handoff right up the middle to Lucas Keith. Get across the 45 to the 46. Nice little 3-yard gain right there. 2nd down and 7.
Wildcat, Jimmy Wildcat on the tackle. He was somebody that we noted in our preview.
Jimmy Wildcat leads the Huskies in tackles with 89. He's second on the team in tackles for losses with 11. So it is a name you're going to call a lot. Second down and 7 from the 46. They're going to hand off to Keith again. Off right tackle, first down and more. Now in Pawhuska territory, down inside the 45-yard line. Like they'll mark him at the 42. So a gain on the play of 12.
Well, just a great job up front by the Bucks, man. Huska's got a big defensive line, and they just kind of walled them off and hit that edge quick.
First down and 10. Give it to Keith again. This time they had that one sniffed out defensively for the Huskies, and there's somebody saying the ball is fumbled, but nope, they'll blow it dead. Gain of a yard on that one will give Keith a yard.
That was Jackson Arnett there that time, causing all the disruption there on the counter play, along with a handful of Huskies.
Here comes the 7th play of the drive. It is second down and 9 from the 41. Johnson this time will hand off to Keith again, and Keith like a battering ram up the middle. If it's working for you, use it. Get down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 36, gain of 5.
Keith is a hard runner. Man, hits the hole quick. Good cut that time.
Final 2 minutes of the first quarter of the scoreless game. Pawhuska and Tonkawa on the game of the week. Third down and 2. Back to throw this time is Johnson. Right side, one-on-one coverage, and Duvall is covered well by Trip Walker.
Walker was right there, got his hand up right as the ball came in. That's just good coverage.
That'll bring up 4th down and 2. Definitely go for it territory here at the Pawhuska 34-yard line.
Nope,
handoff up the middle. That time it's Totfest who won't get there. Case Totfest is blown up behind the line of scrimmage, and Pawhuska steps up and gets a stop.
It's big 79, Leighton Shaw in there causing the early disruption. Just a great job of the linebackers from Pawhuska stepping up in the gap and filling and getting that stop.
So Pawhuska takes over first down and 10. The 35-yard line is where they will start this drive with 1 minute and 34 seconds to play in the first quarter. Their 2 previous drives, a 3-and-out, and then 2 3-and-outs. They punted their last time. And on first down, trying to find some running room is the quarterback keeper, Kane Foreman.
Case Totfest on the tackle that time.
Foreman will run a little bit, 25 carries for 101 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns coming into the ball game.
Karsten Campbell for the Bucks is limping around. Keep an eye on that.
Second down and 5, right side ball caught.
Dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. Just shy of the 50-yard line, incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing. Tonkawa is getting a lot of pressure on Foreman. They're making him having to throw off his back foot, which that was a heck of a ball right there with the pressure that he had.
That pass intended for Jarek Edwards, had a big game last week, a couple of touchdown receptions in that win over Pawnee, transferred in from Bartlesville. So he played at the 6A level in the past. Third down and 5. Foreman setting up that screen pass. They love the screen pass. Get it in the hands of Van Wildcat, and he's got running room for the first down and more. They love that screen pass. It works for them right there on third down to move the chains first down.
And it was Lopman who came up with the tackle, but not before they get the big gain.
Gain of 20.
First and 10 for the Huskies from the Buccaneer 40.
For Van Wildcat, his third catch of the night. on first down. That's had nothing doing. Jarek Edwards makes the catch the line of scrimmage and is tackled right there. It's Aiden Frederick with the stop.
Well, there's a flag thrown way deep. I think it's going to be a sportsmanlike conduct or something, because that was kind of a strange place to throw a flag.
.34 seconds to play in the first quarter. Been a field position game, and Pawhuska has won the field position battle so far. Neither team has scored, but now Pawhuska going to have the ball deep in Tonkawa territory after the penalty.
Hands of the face is what it was called. What was called
down to the 25-yard line, so the 15-yard penalty.
But we saw Tonkawa get it down into Pawhuska territory in the last drive. See what Pawhuska can capitalize here.
Foreman, flushed right, flag flies, and he'll be tackled a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Yep, this is a hold. This is coming back. So 1st and 15 by the time they mark this one off. Back to the 30-yard line. This drive for Pawhuska started back at the 35-yard line. So first down and 20. Foreman in the gun, looking left. Overshot his intended receiver, trying to find Corlin Cass. Cass was covered pretty well by Zayden Frederick, so it'll be second down and 20. Get at least one more play in here in this first quarter. Second down and 20.
Reverse.
No, it's a reverse. You bet coming to the near side and trying to turn the corner is Jensen Snodgrass. Snodgrass inside the 30-yard line. Said they're going to try to get the ball in his hands as many different ways as they can. On the reverse that time, he's pushed out of bounds by Freeman. Let's say that he's out of bounds inside the 30-yard line at the 29.
Well, and really, Tom, he made something out of nothing. He was about to get tackled for about a 10-yard loss and made a little shimmy. I think that's what they call it, right?
Sounds good to me. Third down and 13.
They like the screen. They're not going to go with the screen here if they kick him out. That's going to be a false start.
Yep, somebody moved early. I think one of the receivers was 5 yards down the field. So third down and 13 will turn into third down and 18. Back to the 33-yard line. Yeah, back to third down and about 20 or so. Third and 18. Foreman to throw. Here comes the blitz. Steps up. Downfield. Has a man. Ball is incomplete. Pass intended for Jarek Edwards. A couple of black jerseys down there in coverage. It will be fourth down and 18.
Ball was thrown in a perfect spot. Well thrown ball by Foreman.
That is the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless. Pawhuska and Tonkawa will continue after this. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, brought to you by OK Bit.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about, and we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
It's more than just
1 quarter down here in Tonkawa tonight. Tonkawa and Pawhuska are scoreless, and it will be 4th down and about 18 for Pawhuska in Tonkawa territory. This drive started back at the 35-yard line. They did get it into Tonkawa territory, but now they have to go for it on 4th and 18. See if they can make something happen. Now they'll shift the quarterback, Kane Foreman, out to the left. A snap it to Foreman. He's going to throw back toward the middle of the field. It's deflected away.
Good decision on deflection, too. Better field position.
Loudon Alexander knocks it away, incomplete, and that'll take care of that drive for Pawhuska. Tonkawa will take over first down.
Actually, hold on, there's a flag.
Oh, illegal man downfield declined, and Tonkawa will get it. So from the 33-yard line, that is where Tonkawa will take over. With 11:54 to play in the first half. Tonkawa's drives, they started their first drive at their own 16-yard line. Got it out to the 33 before they punted away. Then they went for it on 4th down. A drive that started at their own 5-yard line. They got into Pawhuska territory, but the drive stalled. Handoff on first down. That's Keith, Lucas Keith, who ran well in that first quarter. He'll pick up a yard right there. He's got 9 carries, 49 yards. Second down and 9 from the 34-yard line. Johnson this time looks right. Ball a little high. That's catchable, though, for Caden Duvall, who has yet to get a catch tonight.
Yeah, you usually see him come up with that grab. It was a little bit hot. You'd like to see him come down with it.
Yeah, Duvall's he's 6'4". He's 6'4", 220. He's a big target over there. Pick it back 6'4", 200. Again, give him a little too much credit on that weight. Second down and 10. Man in motion from right to left. A little out pattern, and that's another good defensive play as the ball was knocked away by Corlin Cass, and a 3-and-out for Tonkawa.
Yeah, great coverage. You can tell that play was scouted out well that time by the Huskies. I'll tell you, if Duvall wants to get to 220, what he needs to do is park up over here with these Indian tacos.
There you go.
He'll get to 220 quick.
Yes, he will.
Well, I can tell you this early on, these two teams are really good offensively, but, man, kudos to the teams defensively.
It's a chess match kind of a game right now.
You bet. Somebody's going to bust a big play at some point here. Turnovers are going to be big, too.
I snap to Zayden Frederick. He angles it toward the near sideline.
Good punt.
And it will die at the 31-yard line. So Pawhuska with the opportunity now. 11:07 to play in the first half. That drive for Tonkawa took all of 47 seconds. Pawhuska, Kane Foreman, and Jensen Snodgrass.
I'll tell you one thing,
been in their hands all evening so far.
One thing I have noticed early on, Pawhuska likes to establish the run, and we have not seen them try to run the ball after little success the first couple of possessions.
Van Wildcat, 315 yards rushing, most catches for any Husky. That ball caught. Trip Walker. Gain of 7.
Lopeman with the shoestring. Boy, good thing he made that tackle, too, because there's a lot of green out in front of him.
Ball out to the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Near side, around the corner, and turning it up for 1st down yardage is Jensen Snodgrass. Snodgrass out to the 43, picks up 5, excuse me.
Love that formation. They drop Foreman down out on the edge and put Snodgrass in at quarterback, and they go NASCAR quick on that. So, you know, it's hard to get lined up to it and adjusted.
Tonkawa didn't have a chance to react. 1st down and 10 from the 43. Pass left, ball caught. It's Trip Walker again. Walker's 3rd catch. He'll pick up 9 right there.
Now they're going back to the formation with Snodgrass in the backfield.
Across midfield from the 48.
It's going to be close to being a hold there.
No flag as Peyton Cass with the carry. Cortland Cass, excuse me.
It's Weston Freeman on the tackle that time for the Bucks.
Gain of 3, move the chains, 1st down. Cortland Cass, that's his 8th carry of the season at 63 yards rushing coming in. 1st down and 10 from the 45. Foreman to throw. Left. That's more closely, that was almost intercepted. Carter Lopeman was trying to run it down out there.
I don't know if his receiver stopped his route that time, but Foreman aired that thing up.
He did. So now it's 2nd down and 10. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, Tyler Kerr, producer engineer, Joshua Nelson on camera. 2nd down and 10. Cross, it's caught that time, but not a whole lot of yardage there, just a couple of yards as it was caught by Weston Freeman. I'll take it back, Freeman on the stop. The catch was Logan Cass, so 4-4. 4 stops, 4 on that one.
4 about a gain of 4.
That's right.
4's wild. We're in
only gain 3,
we're in casino country, right?
That's right. Third down and 7. Stepping up, boy, it was stripped. He got the pass off, but they're going to return it. No whistle. It should be an incomplete pass. Taking it back to the end zone is Case Todfest, but are they going to let that touchdown stand?
I think they are.
That is a touchdown on a fumble recovery, as they will say that his arm was not moving forward. The ball was knocked away from behind.
Are they going to have a discussion about it? I know Coach Hennessy is very upset.
I would be if I were him. I thought it was an incomplete pass. Coach Hennessy way out on the field, inside the numbers.
It's kind of hard to call it back now, right? If you don't call it on the field of play, I mean,
of course, you don't have replay to take a look at it. Are they letting this stand? They are.
Yep.
I'm going to call it a 57-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by Todfest.
We talked about turnovers being big in a game like this, and Tonkawa takes advantage first.
8:47 to play in the first half. Tonkawa jumps on top 7-0. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Scortal.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with
Well, the defense scores first in this one. 57-yard fumble recovery run for a touchdown by Case Totfest. Extra point kick by Zayden Frederick. 8:47 to play in the second quarter, and Tonkawa on top, 7-0. Makes me wish we had replay. I'd like to go back and take a look at that one, but we don't. So Pawhuska will get the football down 7-0. Really looked to me like Kane Foreman threw the football forward. Boot into the end zone, and Pawhuska will take over first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Drive will start with 8 minutes and 47 seconds to play. So Foreman back out there. We talked about the game a week ago. They beat Pawnee 42-40. They were down 40-28 in the fourth quarter. They scored, got it back within a touchdown, then recovered kind of a pooch kick. It wasn't an onside kick. It was a pooch kick. They ran under and got the loose ball, setting up the winning drive. They won that ball game 42-40. First down and 10. Pass left caught, and running room now for Logan Cass.
Well, and they found something they really like in that out route up the sideline.
Trip Walker. Boy, Trip Walker's having a big night early on.
Well, and Weston Freeman for the Bucks too. He's got to be coming up close on, 5 to 10 tackles already.
23-yard gain. Walker's fourth catch. Not much there on 1st and 10.
I'm telling you, Pawhuska cannot get anything going rushing the ball, and that's going to be as you know, Tom, you got to be able to run for some positive yardage, and they're struggling up front.
It's Van Wildcat's first carry of the night. Second leading rusher on the team behind Jensen Snodgrass. Pass caught right side, first down. Sherrick Edwards makes his second catch. Tackle made for Tonkawa by Carter Lopeman. Down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 23, another 23-yard completion. Finding something through the air right now. Rolling right is Foreman. Throws it out of bounds. Foreman's already thrown the ball 17 times in this game. Second down and 10 for the Huskies. Just down the road to the east here. You get off the interstate, what is it, Highway 60? Or is it 64 coming out of here? I can't remember. Heading east toward Ponca City. Go past Ponca. Beautiful drive out there in the hills by the Pioneer Woman's Ranch out there and get to Pawhuska. We've got a timeout. We'll take a break. Second quarter, 7:36 to play, 7-0 Tonkawa. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, brought to you by OK Bit.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms Old Fashioned Banana Split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
the perfect golf swing, getting to the top, serving ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
2nd down and 10. Pass out into the flat left side into the hands of Jensen Snodgrass, and he's dangerous when he gets some running room, and he'll pick up first down yardage. Mark him at the 18. This might be coming back. As the officials will discuss. The line of scrimmage was the 35 before the play and down to the 18. Personal foul against Pawhuska, offsetting. And it was after the play. So mark it down to the 15-yard line, gain of 20. And on first down, throwing toward the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Trip Walker again. That Trip Walker, boy, he's fast. He's a track star, but he missed some time a year ago was injured. And he's making up for lost time, especially in this game.
2nd and 10, the Huskies.
So 2nd down and 10 at the 15. Pawhuska down 7-0. Into the backfield, Foreman setting up that screen pass. Caught. Jensen Snodgrass looking for some running room, nothing doing. I don't think he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Weston Freeman on the stop. Ball back to the 16-yard line.
Well, we've seen Pawhuska get down here last possession, or 2 possessions ago, and went backwards.
3rd down and 11. Foreman, left side. He was hit. Got rid of the football, but boy, I tell you what, they are heating him up, and now it's going to be 4th down and 11.
You know, the one thing about the spread offense too, when your offense is predicated off of running people off and deep routes and getting those little out routes and kind of dig routes, everything, the field shrinks when you get down here inside the red zone. It makes it much more difficult to run the plays you kind of want to run. Of course, it's hard to run any play whenever there's a guy screaming at you 100 miles an hour. Coach Harmon's doing a great job with these blitz schemes so far here early in this game.
Timeout. 6.5 to play in the first half. Tonkawa 7, Pawhuska nothing. 4th down and 11 coming up for the Huskies. Back after this on Squirtle.
The wealth is represented by this statue. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand.
Here comes the 9th play of the drive that started back at the 20-yard line for Pawhuska. It's 4th down and 11. He threw it behind his intended receiver. He was trying to find Jaden Henley. And the Bucks will take over 1st down and 10.
Well, and obviously in that situation, if you're Coach Hennessy, you're not happy. You want to see your quarterback at least give him an opportunity for the first down. Even that pass wouldn't even have got him a first down. Just what Tonkawa is doing on the defensive side of the ball when that field shrinks with their blitz schemes and making him get rid of the ball quick is making things difficult.
So Tonkawa takes over, leading 7-0. First down and 10 from their own 16-yard line with 6:25 to play in the first half. Well, Keith's going nowhere on first down.
That's big 79 for Pawhuska. Leighton
Shaw. 6'1", 275. They wear him out. He faces double teams all night long, and that time he got there.
Well, those three guys, those three down linemen for Pawhuska can really play. That's big 52, Jaden Henley. We already mentioned Shaw's name, and then Jackson Arnett, too.
Second down and 10. Handoff up the middle. Keith again trying to find something. And he'll stay on his feet and bust out of the pile, but they blew his helmet off. Well, I'll tell you what. You talk about a hard-running kid. They rip his helmet off. He comes out of the scrum, but they'd blown the play dead because his forward progress, they say, was stopped. So they'll give him the 21-yard line. That's a hard 5 yards right there.
They're going to make him substitute off.
His helmet came off. He has to sit out a play, I bet.
I think he is either bleeding or he may be missing a knee pad.
Boy, this coaching staff for
probably
Tonkawa. A lot of head coaching experience in that sideline. Of course, Coach Harmon, but also Joey Reinert was head coach at Chisholm. Coach Bean, who was at Dewar, had some great years at Dewar. Third down and 6. Back to throw is Johnson.
He's got a man
wide open. Got behind the defense. Ball is caught. That's Weston Freeman across midfield. That's a big, big third down conversion down to the 47.
Heck of a throw by Frederick. A lot of times you bring a backup quarterback in and you don't expect him to go up top, but what a play there. What a great play call, too, by the Bucks.
Well, Aiden Frederick, he'd thrown the ball 34 times in the season because he was starting at quarterback before Kason Johnson took over. 32-yard gain. Not a whole lot on that carry.
Yeah, there's just a mess inside. Great job inside by those three guys I mentioned for Pawhuska. They're making it tough in those A and B gaps.
Second down and 11. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the first half here. Tonkawa with the 7-0 lead and the football. The man in motion, handoff on the jet sweep. Freeman turns the corner. And down inside the 45-yard line to the 42. He'll pick up 6. So third down and about 4 or so. Trying to draw him off sides. Look to the near sideline. Ball caught, first down. Quick little look to Weston Freeman again. He's getting a lot of work on this series. Down to the 32, a gain of 10. When Tonkawa would love to run this clock down now under 3 minutes, get a touchdown, and take a 2-possession lead into the locker room. Oh, and off Keith ran into Freeman. His teammate bounced off of him and went down right there, no gain.
Timing was just a little bit off there that time.
13 carries, 53 yards rushing for Lucas Keith so far. 2nd down and 10. That clock should tick under 2 minutes to play in the first half after this play. Hand off to Keith. Angling right and nothing doing as Pawhuska has that play sniffed out.
Great job there by Van Wildcat. Really been impressed with both Jimmy and Van Wildcat.
Lucas Keith was getting his yardage early, but his last 5 or 6 carries, 0, 0, -1, 5, 0, 1, 5, and 1. 3rd down and 10.
And you got to think 2-down territory here, Tom, correct?
Yep. Freeman has it right side
Great
and
play.
nothing doing. He does not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose about 3. Back to the 35-yard line.
That's Jack Grooms for the Huskies. Huskies going to get a timeout.
So timeout, 4th down and 12. 1:12 to play in the first half. 7-0 Tonkawa. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard.
10th play of the drive. It's 4th down and 12. Johnson near side to the ball, and he makes the catch for the first down. Breaks away, 5-yard line, end zone touchdown. Caden Duvall using that rangy 6'4" body to reel it in, go high above the defender, and then step out of the tackle. And Tonkawa with the big touchdown pitch and catch on 4th down and 12 from the 35.
Well, what a weapon you have. I mean, the coverage was there. Duvall just makes a just really athletic play, and then he steps out of the tackle for the touchdown.
For Caden Duvall, it's his 6th catch, receiving touchdown of the year, his 11th catch now for 179 yards. Extra point attempt by Zayden Frederick is good. 1:03 to play in the first half, and Tonkawa shutting out Pawhuska now 14-0. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle, brought to you tonight by OK Bit.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Are you looking for a local?
That is the perfect drive for the Buccaneers. 10 plays, 84 yards. It took 5 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock. And on 4th and 12, it was Kason Johnson throwing his 11th touchdown pass of the season to Caden Duvall. Extra point makes it 14-0. Kason Johnson is his touchdown to interception ratio now on the season 11-0. Low boot by Frederick. Picked up on the bounce inside the 20-yard line. On the return for Logan Cass. And we'll see what Pawhuska tries to do here with 55 seconds remaining in the first half, down by 2 touchdowns.
Pawhuska got the ball first, right, to start this thing?
Yes, they did.
So this will be a huge stop, obviously. Just in general, to keep Pawhuska off the board, man, explosive offense like they have. They've been down there in the red zone a couple times, Tom. We've talked about it. They shot themselves in the foot both times.
Yeah, Tonkawa setting themselves up quite nicely, getting that touchdown late. Say their defense can get a stop here in the final 55 seconds. They will get the ball. Start that third quarter. First down and 10.
Ooh, dropped it. Got to be careful there, too, that pass isn't behind the line of scrimmage.
Trip Walker.
I'll tell you, Ditmore is causing all sorts of disruption up front. Gets his big hands up, big kid. Makes it tough.
Second and 10, 51 seconds to play. Pass left, ball caught, first down. Right at the sticks, Trip Walker.
It's having a big night.
They give him the 40-yard line. Trip Walker has 5 catches tonight already. 40-yard line. He'll look his way again. That pass incomplete. Kane Foreman is on pace to throw more than 50 passes here tonight. He's got 24. 40 seconds to play in the first half. And down 14-0 in the second half. They'll be throwing it more.
You got to get something in the run game. That ball should be picked. Ooh, almost.
That pass was intended for Corlin Cass, right between the hash marks. There were a couple of bucks in the area. Now it's third down and 10. Pawhuska has 6 yards rushing in the ball game. So the incomplete pass makes it 4th down and 10, and now with 28 seconds to go, Tonkawa can think about maybe getting the ball back and adding to their 14-0 lead. Pawhuska will call a timeout to talk about it.
Well,
28 seconds to play.
I mean, that's something you run a risk here. I mean, you're giving Tonkawa good field position if you don't punt it, right?
You've got to punt it.
Yeah.
I think you've got to punt it. Let's go ahead and keep this one right here. Stick around at halftime, and we will go back and recap the first half scoring. Get all the first half stats. I didn't see that Tonkawa band plays at halftime. Maybe give you a little bit of little halftime pageantry here from Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa.
I'll tell you what, our other game of the week, scorable game of the week, 14-14 with 1:30 to go in that one before halftime. So that's a great game over there. I'll tell you a game that's kind of
is that Cash and
Hooker. Yep. A game that's pretty interesting to me is Crescent's kind of hanging around with Fairview. 28-14 just before halftime. Wynnewood is up on Minko, 21-7. These are just some scores of interest in Class A.
Some of the scores we'll check at halftime, including the other scores in A1 District 3, including Caney Valley at Pawnee, Morrison at Newata, and Quapaw at Oklahoma Union tonight.
They going to go for it here?
They are. Ball caught and blown up, and now, no, he stayed on his feet. As Snodgrass back to the line of scrimmage, give him a gain of 1, and there'll be a change of possession.
I mean, and now Tonkawa still has the ball with 20 seconds to go. Just the interesting play call there.
You are giving Tonkawa the short field, 17 seconds to go.
I mean, even if you're going to attempt to get a 4th down conversion there, you've got to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage.
So from the 45-yard line, 17 seconds to go. And they've got a decent kicker.
There's going to be unsportsmanlike from Pawhuska. I can tell Hennessy is all over that official on the side. And this is going to come back to haunt them because now they're going to get a 15-yard penalty.
Well, Zayden Frederick, we saw him in the pregame, and he was kicking pretty well toward that north end zone where they're going. So you would have to think if they could pick up, where they're going to pick up. They're going to pick up 15 here. Sideline warning. Yeah, no penalty. So Tonkawa could put a big dent in this ball game, and keep in mind they will get the ball to start the second half. Back to throw is
nice
Johnson,
ball.
right side, ball caught. They have a timeout to burn. They do.
Call the timeout.
Yep, 9-yard gain.
Well, like you talked about, Tom, they've got a kicker that can kick it. So
let's take a quick break and come right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer
Second down and short, waning seconds of the first half. Ball caught left side. That's Duvall. He'll get to the sideline. He didn't get down at the 19-yard line. 2 seconds to play. And they burn the timeout. They stopped the clock to move the chains, but they burned the timeout anyway. The gain from the 31 down to the 19, a gain of 12. And let's see if they give Zayden Frederick a chance here to put 3 points to the board.
They just ran him out there, so.
So I tell you, they could make Pawhuska pay here. Pawhuska going for it on 4th down and long in their own territory in the final 20 seconds of the first half.
Well, they've had back-to-back possessions where they've had 4th and long and have not even – and I know Coach Hennessy's got to be so frustrated, but you got to at least give yourself a chance to get to the down markers, and both times they've thrown the ball barely across the line of scrimmage. What is this, Tom? About a
37-yard field goal attempt. Zayden Frederick, the 37-yard field goal. Kick is on the way, and it is right through there as the horn sounds to end the first half. Zayden Frederick from 37 yards out makes it 17-0 Tonkawa halfway through this one. It's a good night for the home team. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Dr. Matt. Halftime in Tonkawa, the Buccaneers on top of Pawhuska 17-0. And let's enjoy performance from the Tonkawa High School Buccaneer High School Band.
The Pride received an excellent 2 rating. Tomorrow they'll travel to Beggs, Oklahoma to perform at the Beggs Marching Invitational. And next Wednesday they'll wrap up their competitive season at the OSSAA District Contest at D. Bruce Selby Stadium in Enid. They'll perform in Enid at 10:45 a.m. at the district contest, and they invite everyone to come out and show your support for the Pride of Tonkawa Marching Band. We'd also like to thank our generous sponsors for making tonight's performance possible. A special thank you goes to our director-level sponsors, Buchanan Family Dentistry, First National Bank, and Gateway Bank for their significant contributions to the Pride of Tonkawa. Let's give them and all our sponsors a big round of applause. Now put your hands together for your Pride of Tonkawa Marching Band. Drum Major Ashland Reeder, is your band ready? You may take the field. Under the direction of Mr. Reader and being led by Drum Major Ashland Reader, let's hear it for your Pride of Tonkawa Marching Band.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Halftime at Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa. The homestanding Buccaneers on top of Pawhuska 17-0. Let's go back and recap the first half. And it took a while for either team to score as the defenses were in charge in the first quarter. Our first touchdown came at the 8:47 mark of the second quarter, and it was the defense scoring a 57-yard fumble recovery return for a touchdown by Cade Topfest. And kind of a controversial play. It looked like the quarterback, Kane Foreman, the quarterback for Pawhuska's arm was going forward. I thought it was an incomplete pass, but the officials saw it a different way. And it was Topfest going back the other way for 57 yards. Extra point kick by Zayden Frederick was good, made it 7-0 with 8:47 to play in the second quarter. Tonkawa defensively gets a stop of the Huskies. They take over on their own 16-yard line, and they drive 10 plays, 84 yards in 5 minutes and 22 seconds. And the touchdown pass on 4th down and 12 was a 35-yard pass from Johnson to Caden Duvall. The extra point kick by Frederick made it 14-0 with 1:03 to play in the second quarter. And then Pawhuska went for it on 4th down in their own territory, came up empty, giving the ball back to Tonkawa at the Pawhuska 40-yard line. with 17 seconds to play. They run 2 quick plays, get down to the 19-yard line, and Zayden Frederick kicks a 37-yard field goal in the final play of the first half, and that is our scoring, 17-0. Let's take a look at the numbers in this one. First of all, for Pawhuska, 4 rushes for 6 yards in the ground for the Huskies. Through the air, Kane Freeman is 14 of 27 for 138 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. 33 offensive plays for 144 yards, as Pawhuska averages 4.4 yards per play. Trip Walker with 5 catches in the first half. Van Wildcat, 3 catches for 34 yards in the first half as well for Pawhuska. For Tonkawa on the ground, 18 carries, 54 yards rushing. Lucas Keith with 14 carries and 53 yards. Weston Freeman, 2 carries and for 12 yards. Loudon Alexander, a carry for -9. And Case Totfest, a carry for -2. Through the air, Kason Johnson and Zayden Frederick combined to go 8 of 12 for 125 yards for the touchdown. Frederick had 1 completion, 1 attempt, 32 yards to Weston Freeman. Freeman caught 4 balls in that first half. It was Caden Duvall, though, who caught the 35-yard touchdown pass, 1 of his 3 catches in the first half. 30 offensive plays, 179 yards, and Tonkawa averages 6 yards per play. And on the scoreboard, they're up 3 possessions, 17-0, as they have shut out a very, very high-powered Pawhuska team that came in averaging 53 points a game. We'll take a break and be right back. Second half is coming up. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, brought to you by OKBit.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect golf swing, getting to the top, serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by the...
Let's take a look at the Scordo scoreboard. The other games in District 3 tonight. Pawnee over Caney Valley in the third quarter now, 50-0. Quapaw leads Oklahoma Union 22-8 at the half. And the other game in the districts at halftime, Morrison over Nowata, 56-12. That's a halftime score. So really, you look at this district, you've got four pretty darn good teams in Pawhuska, Tonkawa, Pawnee, and Morrison.
Yeah.
And then you got some other schools who have struggled this year, to be nice. But we're just about ready for the second half here, and this is a big game in this district. Basically, you've got to figure that after this game, if Tonkawa can hang on, a game later on down the road when they play Pawnee, that's going to be a district championship game. That's on the road at Pawnee in week 9.
No, I just can't say it enough. How good Tonkawa has been defensively. Pawhuska has an electric offense, and they can put up a ton of points, and Tonkawa has been really impressive tonight.
So Tonkawa will get the football leading 17-0. It's been a good night for the home team, and we are underway. On the return for Freeman, he busts it out near midfield. How about that return by Weston Freeman's going to set up Tonkawa first down and 10 near midfield to start this second half. Right at the 50-yard line.
Well, Tom, another thing you can just tell, just body language. Tonkawa's just got a little more pep in their step. The Pawhuska kids just, not quite the energy they had early in the game. And this game is by no means even close to being over with. So,
for Tonkawa, you've got a bruising running back like Lucas Keith. This is a perfect kind of a ball game for him. They can run that clock and matriculate the ball down the field. On the jet sweep, handing off to the near side, trying to get to the edge is Freeman. They'll string him out. Nice tackle on the near sideline by Jarek Edwards. He'll lose a yard. Back to the 49.
Wildcat was there first to bump him, but great job of pursuit on the edge by the Pawhuska defense that time.
And they need a 3 and out. They need to get the ball back. They're down 17-0. Second down and 11. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, Tyler Kerr, Joshua Nelson. The Scordo crew tonight in Tonkawa. Back to throw is Johnson. Right side, ball caught. One high up to reel that one in is Caden Duvall. Big target. Nice gain on first down of 7.
I'll tell you what,
Take
Duvall,
it back on second down, a gain of 7.
Duvall is a player. Man, he has been really impressive today. There's a lot of great skill players in this game, and he has stood out.
Yeah, for Duvall, it's his 4th catch. 63 yards on 4 catches, including a 35-yard touchdown reception. Third down and 3. Hand off to Keith. Keith, flag flies. He gets right to the stick, right to the line to gain at the 40-yard line.
I think this may be a hold.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Or offsides, it looks like.
It's offsides. It'll be a first down.
I'm not sure what's...
They're going to wave off the flag, so it's going to be inches. I may measure this one. Oh, they're saying first down. They got the 40-yard line. The line of scrimmage to start the drive was the 50, so yep. First down and 10. Just underway here in the third quarter.
That's a false start. Yeah, 2 guys in motion.
They'll move Tonkawa back 5 right there to make it first and 15. Well, this Tonkawa program, there's been some good football played here. 7-time state champions, which is 14th best, tied for 14th best of all the schools in Oklahoma who have won gold balls. Their last one back in 2000 and 18. First and 15. Near side, looking for Duvall, overshot it.
Yeah, he had him on the double move.
He'd beaten his man.
I think
Second down and 15.
I think Johnson heard the footsteps coming and had to get rid of it, but man, Duvall ran a great route down here.
Next week for Tonkawa, they go to Morrison.
It's a big old rivalry.
Yep. Pawhuska, after playing 7 straight weeks, will take the week off next week.
Ooh, that almost broke.
Keith fumbled it late. Nope, they'll say he was down.
He was down.
Gain from the 45 down to the 40. Possession being discussed. Are they going to give it to Pawhuska?
No.
Nope. Gain of 5 for Keith.
Be a holding call.
Nope. Yep. So mark it off from where Keith was down. Mark it back 10, back to the 50-yard line, back where this drive started.
Second and 20 for the Bucks.
It'll be second down and 20.
Well, the way this is already kind of going, the clock is Tonkawa's friend in this game.
Yep.
They're asking to put some time on the clock.
Get the hand signals here from the field. 9:40. So now it's second down and 20. Casey Johnson, inside screen, ball caught.
Ooh, that's
by
going to be
Freeman.
rough from the passer.
And Freeman's loose. Down to the 25-yard line. They'll mark him at the 24, and you're right. He'll tack yards onto this.
2 tries on the field.
Well, the officials have played a big part in this one.
Looks like there's a couple of flags. There's 3 flags. So looks like they're going to replay the down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Pawhuska. Personal foul against Tonkawa, offset. So it'll be second down and 20 again from the 50.
He'll just replay the down.
Yep. So we'll do second and 20 over again.
Replay the down. Second and 20 for the Bucks.
Two wide to the near side. One to the right. Johnson looking near side. Ball intended for Alexander. He skipped it in there. That'll be third and 20. Pawhuska needs a stop here. It has been all Tonkawa tonight in this one. They get a defensive score to start, a long touchdown drive, and then a field goal to end the first half, 17-0. Johnson, right side. That's incomplete. I thought I might have saw a flag. Yes, I did. There is a flag on the play back in the backfield. think this might be a hold.
Well, and the side judge down on the opposite side almost threw his flag.
Yep, it's a holding, and it'll be declined. So now it's 4th down and 20. And Tonkawa should punt it away here. Play the field position game, leading by 17.
It's kind of just a really kind of strange possession.
Zayden Frederick stand inside his 40-yard line. Ooh. Gets it away. It's not a pretty one, but it takes a very good roll for Tonkawa. Goes out of bounds to the 16-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for Pawhuska. This drive will start with 9:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. They find themselves in the short end of a 17-0 score. They had 6 yards rushing in the first half, 138 through the air. They'll be throwing it a lot more. They threw it 27 times in the first half, 14 of 27.
I thought they were quick to getting out of the run game stuff, you know. I mean, it's tough to just be one-dimensional even in high school.
So on 1st down, Kane Freeman slanting across the middle. The ball caught. That's Jack Grooms with the catch. That's his first catch of the night. $12-yard gain. Find some running room left side.
They've done a great job against Snodgrass.
Yeah, Snodgrass, a big game last week. He picks up 5 on that carry. He's our leading rusher, 4 carries for 12 yards. 2nd down and 4. Good cut. Snodgrass
he fumbled
again. Ball loose. Tonkawa has it. 2nd turnover of the night.
We talked about turnovers being big in games like this. If it's not them turn them over on fourth down, but then they pick up another a fumble.
And Tonkawa takes over at the 37-yard line. And this drive will start with 8:12 to play in the 3rd quarter. Best starting field position of the night. Pass right side out in the flat. There's Freeman. Freeman is popped after a gain of about 4 or 5. Stop was made by Jarek Edwards. 5-yard completion. Seven and a half to play in the 3rd. It's been all Tonkawa tonight. There's Lucas Keith going left side. Stays on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Dragging Huskies down to the 15. Gain of 17.
Kid is just a tough runner, man. He wears on you and wears on you too. The way he chomps his feet, he keeps running. He has great drive, low pad level, and late in the game, after you've made about 5 or 6 tackles, it gets tough tackling him downfield.
17 carries, 79 yards rushing. 1st and 10, give it to him again right up the middle. Not a whole lot there, a couple of yards. They're going to give him forward progress to the 12, gaining 3.
Well, that's big 52, Jaden Henley. We've called his name a bunch. Man, those interior linemen for Pawhuska have done a great job tonight. Shaw, Arnett, and Henley. Mentioned their names a lot. Tonkawa has just owned the possession in this game, too. They've had the ball, it seems like, twice as long.
Yeah, they've put together some long drives. Even the ones where they didn't score, they ran some time off that clock. Keith got through one tackle, gets down inside the 10, down to the 8.
The one thing Keith's going to be looking at when he watches film tomorrow is Pawhuska is causing a pile in the middle. He needs to look to bounce that thing outside. There's a lot of green on the edge.
3rd down and 2. Give it to him again. He's out there flanked by Freeman in that backfield. Put Freeman in motion now.
Oh, goodness.
That's on Johnson. The snap was tipped up into the air, and Johnson reeled it in, and he'll take a loss. Back to the 12.
Be interesting to see if they kick a field goal here or not. I guess that doesn't really help you too much.
So 4th down and 7. They'll go for it. Johnson to throw. Back to the right. Ball incomplete. Boy, laid it out there just a little bit too much. Trying to find Zayden Frederick incomplete, and that drive will come to an end. So now Pawhuska will take over. 5:08 to play in the 3rd quarter. Now, Tonkawa hasn't scored. They have had 2 possessions and ran some time off that clock, which is precious right now. First down and 10 for the Huskies. The only 6-0 team in the state coming into this week. Ball caught across the middle. Running room to the near sideline, and turning it up is Corlin Cass. He's showing some good wheels. It's probably the biggest play Pawhuska's had tonight. Out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 28.
Yeah, Cass with a great job after the catch. It's a little dig route, but he did a bunch of work, taking that thing for an additional about 15 yards.
Carlin Cass, their leading receiver. That's his first catch of the night. First down pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10. That clock will stop.
One thing you notice that Tonkawa does not have out there is Cade Ditmore. He has been disruptive on the defensive line. It looks like he's down here dealing with cramps.
It is a warm night, 87 degrees at kickoff. It's 80 right now,
which is just wild.
Fake the jet sweep, and it's your quarterback, Foreman, taking it up the middle for about 3. To him the 43-yard line.
Stop by Campbell. Picks up 3 on the play. It's 3rd and 7 for the Huskies.
Stop made by Carson Campbell. He's a really good sophomore. We're going to be talking about him a lot for this Buccaneer team over the next couple of years. 3rd and 7.
Good job jumping the route that time. Harper Lopeman.
Yep. He's had a good night tonight as well. We've talked about him a little bit.
Sure has.
Yeah, they'll go for it here on 4th down. I mean, why not? They've done it before.
Well, they just took their quarterback out, so they may be trying to punt it. I don't know. Very quick kick. Nope, reverse.
Nope, Snodgrass hands it off to the far sideline on the reverse, and nothing doing. Trip Walker. He'll gain a couple, but they needed a lot more than that. And that'll end the drive. So now Tonkawa gets the ball back with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the third quarter. And once again, they'll start the drive in Pawhuska territory at the 44. Tonkawa looking for their first win in the series since 2018. Looking good right now. Johnson near side has a man.
Yeah, that's going to be
pass interference. Pass was intended for Louder Alexander, and Payson Kelly was out there on an island.
Yeah, he just got lost, didn't see the ball, and when Alexander tried to come back and get it, he just grabbed a hold of him.
He'll put this ball at the 29-yard line, I believe.
15-yard penalty results in an automatic Buccaneer first down.
Good night for the Buccaneers. So 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Johnson up under center this time. Hand it off to Freeman,
Nice
turns
cut.
it up. Weston Freeman picks up about 6 or so. 29 down to the 22, picking up 7.
Except we got a player down on the field. Might be Freeman.
6-yard gain on the play. Injury timeout.
So we'll take a break and come right back. 3:52 to play, third quarter. It's all Tonkawa, 17-0, and you're watching the game of the week on Squirtle.
Wealth is represented by this statute. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the Big House, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the...
Yeah, Weston Freeman able to get off the field. A little cramping issue after that run he had. So it's second down and about 2.5 or 3.
I'm having one of those world famous Mickey Zachary brownies.
I can't wait to have one after the game. Hand off Keith up the middle. He'll get inside right now, about right at the 20-yard line, picking up 2. Bring up third down and very short. So third down and inches, and for Tonkawa, the currency is that clock just running down.
As you always like to say, my friend, tick,
tick, tick, tick, tick, tick.
There it is.
First down. Keith down to the 15-yard line, gaining 5.
Picks up 3 and a Buccaneer first down.
He's inching toward 100 yards rushing on the night. 21 carries, 92 yards rushing for Lucas Keith. I bet he will be given the opportunity to get to 100.
I'm going to agree.
To get to a Hundy Bill. But this time, Johnson wants to throw.
Near throwback.
Ball is caught and into the end zone for a touchdown to Cade Ditmore. Big tight end. His first catch of the night. 16-yard touchdown pass. Like they'll go for 2.
Looks that way. It's a great play call there.
Tonkawa burn a timeout. Well, so Tonkawa took over at the Pawhuska 44-yard line, wasted no time getting into the end zone. 23-0. Tonkawa been very impressive, looking for their 5th win of the season, looking to go to 3-0 in district play.
And when you think about Tonkawa too, Tom, I didn't mean to rudely interrupt you, but if they win this, they keep it together and win this game, they've got 2 of the best wins in Class A. I mean, you got Rejoice beating Pecola, which is a great win.
Yeah.
But beating Fairview and beating Pawhuska, that's 2 really impressive wins.
And a tight game. They lost to Stroud 18-13. I mean, yeah, they're right. They've got a pretty good resume. And you look at what they've got after this at Morrison, Oklahoma Union. That Pawnee game is huge. Then wrap up the season against Nowata, the regular season. Cross across the middle, caught for 2. As that was caught by Caden Duvall. 25-0, 2:41 to play in the third quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Scortal.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center, your health hub for Northwest Oklahoma, is proud of our award-winning quality care and robust service lines that are comparable to those offered in larger hospitals, but with a close-to-home, compassionate approach to care for our community and surrounding neighbors. To learn more about our services, visit stmarysregional.com or call 580-233-6100 today. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Are you looking for a local
Mel Tonkawa on the short field, 44-yard drive in 5 plays. Kason Johnson, the 16-yard touchdown pass to Cade Ditmore. Extra point, 2-point conversion. Johnson to Duvall makes it 25-0. 2:41 to play in the third. Been all Tonkawa here tonight.
Ooh, big hole.
He might be gone.
Yep.
Logan Cass.
He is gone.
Sometimes when you fumble the initial kick return, you fumble it, it can give you the advantage. And it did in that case because Cass was able to gather himself. The defenders went by him, and he just took off down the near sideline, and Pawhuska's on the scoreboard 25-6.
Well, and that's big momentum for them because nothing has gone their way early in this game. So a swinging gate that Coach Hennessy is well known for.
And watch for this ball snap to because it could go anywhere. Yep. It's going left.
Great run. Oh, he got in.
In for two to make it 25-8. And we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a Ranger?
Now Pawhuska gets on the scoreboard. A 75-yard kickoff return by Portland Cass. 2-point conversion run by Van Wildcat. 2:27 to play in the third quarter, and now 25-8.
Well, that's exactly what Pawhuska needed. I mean, they have not had anything go their way, and Cass, like you said, sometimes a drop kick is a good thing.
Yep. Short kick on the return.
Keith
That's
goes
Keith,
the other way.
Lucas Keith out near midfield. And once again, Tonkawa is going to have great starting field position. At the 47, start the drive. The drive will start with 2:21 to play in the third quarter. Tonkawa's thinking a couple of first downs. We'll get to the fourth.
Looks like Cass is a little shaken up down here. So
first and 10. Johnson on the sweep to the near side, giving it off to Loudon Alexander. Pick up about 7 or so. Stay in bounds. There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be a hold.
So we gained about 7, but let's say the hold happened
about the 50-yard.
Yeah, a couple of yards downfield. We'll mark it back to the 40. So it'll be first down at about 18. Give Loudon Alexander credit for a 2-yard gain. Freeman tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He was crushed. Yep.
I'll tell you what, the Cass kid has really come to play. Logan has in the second half.
Back to the 39, a loss of 1.
I mean, Logan Cass brings it at about 5'7", 135. I'm telling you, you got him listed as a good wrestler. That does not surprise me one bit.
So second down and almost 20 now. Johnson passes right. Ball's caught, but not for much by Loudon Alexander. To the 43, picking up about 4 or so. And that clock just continues to tick. As we'll tick under 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Third down and about 16 or so.
Oh, good job of
He
getting
catch
rid
that
of it.
ball. My
He
gosh,
did.
he would caught it. Looked like he might have deflected off his knee or something like that. And it was Keith Didn't pick up enough for the first down, but picked up about 8 or so.
It makes you think about whether you should go for it or not. They may go no play here and try to see if they can't jump them off sides.
So 4th down and 4.
How much time's on the play clock?
Yeah, there's 12 seconds left in the
false
quarter.
Start. False start.
Make it 4th down and 9. Clock stop with 9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Now they'll punt. Pawhuska would love another special teams touchdown, and I believe the quarter will run out.
Yep.
3 quarters in the books, and Tonkawa leads Pawhuska 25-8. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, brought to you tonight by OK Bit.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
We go to the fourth quarter, Tonkawa on top 25-8, but Pawhuska's about to get the ball back. And if they could score relatively quickly, they'd be in pretty much the same position they were in last week against Pawnee in a game they came back to win. Punt is down inside the 20-yard line. They were down 40-28 in the fourth quarter. Came back, scored a touchdown, recovered basically an onside kick. It was a pooch kick that Pawnee didn't cover well. They came down and scored to take the lead, and defensively they got a couple of stops down the stretch.
The only problem is points were plenty to come by in that game.
Yeah,
Pawhuska has struggled. I mean, they haven't had an offensive touchdown yet. They obviously score on the special teams touchdown kickoff, but see if they can't get something going here.
So this drive will start with 11:51 to play in the fourth quarter.
Oh, fumbled it.
I think they'll say he was down.
Yep. Huska got on it anyway. Clock should be rolling.
4-yard completion. Ball resting at the 20-yard line. Pass near side, incomplete, trying to find Trip Walker.
I hit a water girl in the head down here on this sideline. Our other Squirtle game of the week, Hooker leads Cashin 28-20 in the third quarter.
Good ball game.
Yes, it is.
Well, Pawhuska has barely had the ball here in the second half. That's an incomplete pass. So now 4th down and 6. Pawhuska has got to move the chains right here.
They take their quarterback out this time again, so I wonder if they're going to punt it.
Get Snodgrass back here.
No, that's Cass.
Oh, that's her punter.
Yep. Interesting. I guess you kind of have to punt in this situation. Ooh, that almost got blocked.
Nobody back to return it. And it will be downed inside the 40-yard line. 36 is where Tonkawa will take over. So 11:08 to go. It was a scoreless game into the second quarter, and then the first touchdown was a defensive touchdown, a 57-yard fumble recovery returned for a touchdown by Case Totfest. We've had, we've had one defensive touchdown and one special teams touchdown in this ball game. Ball's caught. Loudon Alexander. 45-yard line, picking up 9. Really want him to stay in bounds there. Second and 1. Give it to Lucas Keith. Keith, first down. Yep, got it. Needed 1, picked up 2. Nothing more need be said. Now I got him 22 carries, 94 yards rushing tonight. Clock just continues to roll. We're going to run that play clock down as far as possible.
Ooh, fumble.
They handed off on the jet sweep, and Loudon Alexander got popped and went back and jumped on it back at the 29. They're lucky to get that one back, and Alexander is shaken up a little bit. Mark it back to the 30-yard line, a loss of 17.
That's a risky situation there, because that could have turned things around quick.
Mm-hmm. Could have picked up and going the other way. Under 10 to play in the ball game. They've got to get across midfield into Pawhuska territory at the 40, inside the 43 to move the chains.
Second down in Billings.
Yep. Near sideline looking for Duvall.
Got him.
Duvall's got it.
Oh, wow.
And he's gone. Caden Duvall on second and long to the house. 70-yard touchdown.
What a catch.
He is a stud. His second big catch of the night for a touchdown. The first one, 35. This one, double it, 70.
Just put it up to the big man. He did a great job, body control. He's also got great speed for his size, man. I'm a college out there, and I'm looking for a wide receiver. I'll tell you what. He runs good routes. He's big and strong. He's got great hands. Pretty impressive.
Kick is up and good. 32-8. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
Talk about how Kason Johnson can throw the football. He just threw a dime to Caden Duvall. 70-yard touchdown pass, extra point kick by Frederick. It's 32-8. It is all Tonkawa here tonight. Very, very impressive performance by the homestanding Bucks. They've lost their last two to Pawhuska. Last year was big, 50-12. They're going to get their first win in this series since 2018. Kick out of bounds. And back in 2018, Tonkawa won 13-12. First time these two teams ever met was going back to 1963. I wasn't even thought of yet for 4 more years. It was all Pawhuska that night, 28-7. Tonight, it's all Tonkawa.
It's just been a great performance. Obviously, the offense has got there. Duvall has been really impressive, but, man, the defense has been, in my opinion, the most impressive side of the ball because Pawhuska can really score, and they have not – they've been shut out offensively tonight and really have not even had, a lot of sustained drives.
Pass across the middle, caught. Van Wildcat getting free but down the seam, between the seams there, between the hash marks.
Well, you can see Kane Foreman's arm talent there. He just dropped a dime in there. Heck of a throw by the QB.
27-yard gain. Wildcat's 4th catch of the night. Here's Wildcat. Yeah, Wildcat, not much there. He'll lose a couple. Back to the 40. There's a flag on the play.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but
well, Joey Reiner told me before the ball game, he said, we're going to talking about what this game might come down to, and he said, we know how good Pawhuska's offense is, but Coach Harmon is one heck of a defensive coach, and he has quite a few tricks up his sleeve tonight, and we have seen that. Ooh, it's a personal foul against Pawhuska. They'll move that one back 15. So it is first and Blackwell. Going that direction.
I liked it.
Get it in the hands of that Maddox Avey.
Yeah, it was.
I'll take it back. Wrong team.
Yeah, Cortland Cats. Cortland say you're looking at number 2, but you had that one over here a minute ago.
Maddox Avey, he's the freshman backup quarterback.
Trying to throw me for a loop. Weren't these switched earlier on?
I did switch them.
Well, and if you're Pawhuska here, I know you got to get the right play in, but, man, you're running out of time. You better get going a little quicker than this, especially if you're no huddle.
3rd down and long.
Ooh, he got behind him.
Trying to find Trip Walker. Walker's been his favorite target tonight, trying to find him open. Yeah, Maddox Avey he's the 3rd-string quarterback tonight. He's a freshman. He's gotten quite a bit of playing time this year, and boy, I tell you what, coaches like him, but they don't need him yet. Kane Freeman starting now, and Jensen Snodgrass was the quarterback. Take it back. Kason Johnson starting now, and Zayden Frederick was the quarterback when Johnson was out a couple of weeks ago. 4th and long. And a timeout. Let's pay a bill or two. 8:05 to play in the ball game. 32-8 Tonkawa. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle, presented by OKBits.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports north of 4th down and 22.
Blackwell.
Yeah, Pawhuska will go for it. Foreman going deep. Incomplete. Carter Lopeman on the coverage back there with his hands back going. I'm not going to touch him. Not going to touch him. So Tonkawa will take over 1st down and 10. 7:59 to play. Right at the midfield stripe, 50-yard line.
Just over 8 minutes left in the game.
All Buccaneers here tonight. All is well on the big ship. The Buccaneers are winning big tonight against a really good Pawhuska team. Keith, we're about a yard.
Crosses the 50 for a short gain. 2nd and 9 for the Rebels.
Having fun in the band down there, too. They're just playing tonight.
Yeah. Cheerleaders done a great job. It's a great atmosphere. We talked about it in the pregame. Tonkawa is one of those places you want to circle and make sure you come to watch a high school football game. It's kind of the epitome of small school football in Oklahoma.
I mean, you look at the great tradition, 7 state championships, starting back in – they went back-to-back in 1952 and 53, went back-to-back again in 99 and 2000. Added one in 05, 09, and the last one in 2018. Nice little shimmy by Kason Johnson. Give him about a yard or so.
This thing's going to probably get close to ticking about to 5 minutes, should, by the time they have to punt.
Get a 1st down here. Move them chains, 3rd down and 8. That sequence at the end of the first half was huge in this ball game when Tonkawa scored to go up 14-0. I think there's a face mask there, yep. That was Loudon Alexander on the carry. And a personal foul, the face mask. So 15 yards and a 1st down.
15-yard penalty results in an automatic Buccaneer 1st down.
Mark it at the 44. Oh, no, they're going to mark it off. Let's see here. Put it at the 33. Put that clock in motion. First down and 10. Yeah, at the end of the first half, Tonkawa scored. Pawhuska, a quick 3 and out, well, 4 and out. They went for it on fourth down and gave it to Tonkawa at the 40-yard line, the Pawhuska 40-yard line with 17 seconds to play. 2 plays down to the 19-yard line, kicked a field goal to wrap up the first half, turned a 14-0 game into 17-0. That was huge. Keith up the middle. We get down to the 30.
Keith on the carry, picks up a couple. 2nd and 7 for the Bucks.
And that will get him to 98 yards rushing. Second down and 7. Keith again for a couple more. Tick, 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 tick. Down to the 28. And I got him at 100 now. Even 100 yards. 25 rushes, 100 yards.
Hooker scores again, 35-21 over Cash.
It's like I zoom in and I'm looking towards the side, and the whole time that I'm zoomed in, it's like the frame.
That Hooker Fairview game next week is going to be a game. I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That game's out. That game tonight's out in the Panhandle, wasn't it?
That is
Yeah,
correct.
It was out of Hooker.
Tough place to play.
Mm-hmm. Long drive for Cashin. Keith up the middle again. Stays on his feet. He'll get just shy of the first down, I think. It's going to be close. Working with the 24 as he picks up 4.
It's like only when they get a touchdown, really.
That'll get us under 4 minutes to play. 4th down and a short 1. Who's it going to?
Who do you think?
Uh-huh. There you go. First down.
Yep.
Lucas on the carry. Picking up the Buccaneers. First down.
Down to the 22. Yeah, the story tonight has been the Tonkawa defense. Come in giving up 16 a game, holding a very high-powered offense to basically 0 because they're 1 touchdown. Well, special teams shutting out Pawhuska. That's saying something.
Yeah, it really is.
Timeout. Let's pay a bill. Take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Squirtle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Is your school or booster club?
Now Lucas Keith is being helped off the field down here on the near sideline. He's not putting any weight on that left knee.
I think he banged it on a helmet. Because
you hate to see that.
Oh, yeah.
First down and 10.
Tough kid.
Clock is rolling, 3 minutes and change left. And on first down this time, they'll hand off to Totfest. Second and 10 after no gain there. This drive started with 7:59 to play in the ball game, down under 3 minutes now. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Tonkawa. They're going to win. They'll be 5-1, more importantly, 3-0 in the district. Pawhuska will fall to 6-1 and 3-1 in the district. They're actually a game up because they played Nowata early on in a district game. Tot Fest, nothing there.
And that's Wildcat again. Man, that kid has got a ton of tackles. Jimmy, heck of a player.
He'll lose about 3 yards there. As we will tick under 2 minutes to play. It will be third down and 12. Where will the Buccaneers be in Mark Rogers' Squirtle rankings next week? Tonight they were 7th. Pawhuska was 3rd.
Well, there's going to be a big shakeup if things keep going as they are right now because, Hooker leads Cashin too, which Hooker's, up there high as well. I mean, we've always talked about Class A is really a balanced class. There's typically a handful of teams that have a really good chance to win it. I know that, Fairview went on their run and won a couple, and Cashin before them won a couple. Rejoice obviously won it last year, and they are probably the cream of the crop, I would say. They've got a lot back, but Tonkawa has every chance to win a state championship this year. The way they play defense and the weapons they have on offense, they're really versatile. Just really impressed, and they have 2 great wins.
Number 1 team, Rejoice Christian, won tonight 51-0 over Panama. Game we talked about on the Pick'em show. Wynnewood leading Minko 28-20 in the fourth quarter. Fairview's pulled away from Creston a little bit. Quapaw 35, Oklahoma Union 22 in this district. And then Morrison has beaten Nowata 56-18. That's a district game here in A13.
For the record, I know I don't pick games, but I do produce that show, and I did say I'm going with Tonkawa in our text group.
Yes,
That's about the only game you've ever seen me pick, too, right, Tom?
That's right. Hey, I'd just stop now. Pass is incomplete. Stops the clock. It'll be 4th and 12.
Woodward Boomers are up 21-6. See if they can't get themselves a W. How about Community Christian leading 13-12 over Colgate? Community Christian, one of our network schools.
Christian Heritage leading Stratford tonight 28-6 going into the fourth quarter.
What's going on in that Wynnewood-Minko game, Tom? That was another one
28-20 Wynnewood leads in the fourth quarter. I think I picked the Savages. I think I went Wynnewood in that game.
I think most of you guys did do that. O'Keen Ceiling, what was the recent update on that one?
Ooh, I haven't even looked at that tonight.
O'Keen Ceiling was up 42-14 the last time I looked.
Some of these A2 scores as well. Now, Pawhuska's taken over, first down and 10.
One thing you got to be careful about here is getting somebody hurt.
Yeah, no doubt. And off the Wildcat.
Probably a good decision.
He'll pick up a couple. For Van Wildcat, that's his second carry tonight. He had 53 for 315 coming in.
Yeah, Tonkawa has completely taken Pawhuska out of anything running the ball. They have not run the ball at all tonight. Really have had little to no offense, honestly. They had a couple drives into Tonkawa territory that stalled out on fourth down. But it's been tough sledding for sure. There's a big run.
Wildcat pushed out of bounds. Final 49 seconds. Stick around for the post-game show. We're going to try to get some color in here, and Coach Harmon get a player as well. First and 10, handoff. Wildcat again. Van Wildcat getting his carries on this drive. Putting together some numbers. So get out to the 48. He'll gain 11. Nah, give him 9. Final 20 seconds. It has been all Tonkawa tonight.
That's
final play of the ball game. That's a handoff to Jimmy Wildcat that time. Give him a yard and that'll do it. The Bucks are back. They make a statement tonight as they beat the Pawhuska Huskies 32-8. Both teams will shake hands. Pawhuska, their first loss of the season. They fall to 6-1, 3-1 in district play. Tonkawa goes to 5-1 and 3-0. We'll take a break. Our post-game show begins after this. Stick with us. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, and our presenting sponsor tonight is OK Bit.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Six surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with a Brahms old-fashioned banana split. Crafted with a delicious banana, split down the middle and filled with not 1, but 3 scoops of Brahms premium ice cream flavors. To complete this masterpiece, all your favorite toppings are poured on each scoop to bring it all together in a perfect harmony of flavor. Treat yourself to an old-fashioned banana split at Brahms, where every spoonful leaves you wanting more.
The perfect golf swing, getting to the top, serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
Wealth is represented by this statue. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm sorry, you mentioning wealth just reminded me that I have wealth waiting for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super easy. Visit yourmoney.ok.gov, enter your name, and find out if you have any lost money.
Oh, it's from the Oklahoma State Treasurer.
Sure is. Wow, I have over $100 waiting for me.
My dad has some.
We do too. Go to yourmoney.ok.gov today to see if you have unclaimed cash.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Evolve Events strives for
32-8, the final score. Tonkawa over Pawhuska. Big win for the Buccaneers here tonight, and a big game in District A1, District 3. Let's go back and recap the scoring in this one. Scoreless first quarter. Our first touchdown came on a defensive touchdown, a fumble recovery, 57-yard return by K. Totfest. Extra point kick was good by Zayden Frederick. It happened with 8:47 to play in the second quarter, and it made the score 7-0 Tonkawa. Tonkawa made it 14-0 late in the first half, capping a 10-play, 84-yard drive. It took 5 minutes and 22 seconds off the clock, and it was Kason Johnson with the 35-yard touchdown pass to Caden Duvall. Frederick's kick made it 14-0, 1:03 to play in the first half. And then they got the ball back. Tonkawa got the ball back late in the first half after Pawhuska went forward on 4th and long at their own 40-yard line. They took over at the Pawhuska 40-yard line. A couple of plays got him down to the 19-yard line, and it was Frederick who Zayden Frederick kicked a 37-yard field goal right there, final play of the first half. That made it 17-0, our score at halftime. In the second half, Tonkawa pushed it to 25-0 late in the second quarter, capping a 5-play, 44-yard drive, a 16-yard touchdown pass from Kason Johnson to Cade Ditmore. The extra point, 2-point conversion, Johnson to Duvall made it 25-0, 2:41 to play in the third quarter. On the ensuing kickoff, brought us Pawhuska's only points, a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Corlin Cass. They got a 2-point conversion run by Van Wildcat to make it 25-8, 2:27 to play in the third quarter. And the final touchdown of the ball game came with 9:29 to play as Tonkawa goes up top. Kason Johnson, 70-yard touchdown pass to Caden Duvall. The extra point kicked by Frederick made it 32-8. That's your final as Tonkawa moves to 5-1 on the season, 3-0 in district play. Let's hit the numbers real quick. First of all, for Pawhuska, 15 rushes for 49 yards. Our leading rusher for the Huskies was Van Wildcat, had 4 carries for 25 yards. Most of that on that last drive is running out the clock. Through the air, Kane Foreman and Jensen Snodgrass combined to go 18 of 34 for 209 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Van Wildcat caught 4 passes. Trip Walker caught 5 passes in the ball game. 49 offensive plays for 258 yards in the ball game for Pawhuska. For Tonkawa, on the ground, 40 rushes, 97 yards. Lucas Keith had 27 carries for 106. And then Weston Freeman, 5 carries for 17. Case Totfest, 3 carries for -3. Loudon Alexander, 3 for -24. Cason Johnson, 2 carries for 3 yards. But it was Lucas Keith tonight with 27 carries, 106 yards, and 97 total yards in the ballgame for Tonkawa. Through the air, Cason Johnson and Zayden Frederick combine to go 15 of 23 for 246 yards, 3 touchdowns and no picks. 63 offensive plays for 343 yards. Caden Duvall tonight, 5 catches, 35, 9, 12, 7, and the 70-yard touchdown reception. A big night for him. Weston Freeman had 5 catches tonight as well. 2, 32, 10, 1 for negative yardage, and then 1 for 5. And Cade Ditmore had a 16-yard touchdown reception in the game as well. So Tonkawa, big win for them, 5-1 now and 3-0 in district play, and they will go on the road to Morrison next week. And after playing 7 straight weeks, Pawhuska will get a week off before they will be at hosting Quapaw in 2 weeks. We'll take a break. Our post-game show continues after this big win for Tonkawa tonight. Your final score, 32-8. You're watching the Game of the Week on Squirtle, and it's presented by OKBit.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today. Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom, but when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
St. Mary's Regional Medical Center.
Squirtle Game of the Week is back at Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa tonight. Big win for the homestanding Bucks. They knock off Pawhuska. Big district matchup. Final score 32-8. And we're joined by Trenton Harmon, head coach for the Bucks. And second year with the program, first year as the head coach. But I would say that you have made a mark tonight in particular, as this is a huge win for your program.
That was a statement win. It's one we've had circled on the board since May 5th, first day of spring ball. Coach Hennessy runs a great program over there. They're a real program. They're a great program. Our kids have had this on the calendar since day one. This was a huge one for them.
And you were there last year when they took it to you a little bit over there.
That was one. I told them this year when they attacked Summer Pride, I drew the score on the scoreboard and said, guys, we've got to play catch up, and we have to catch up 55, 70 points, whatever it was. But, yeah, they remembered.
Tell me a little bit about coming into this ball game. I watched the tape of the Pawhuska Pawnee game last week, and I mean, Coach Hennessy, multiple sets, multiple formations, shows a lot. But I know that you took it as a challenge. Your defensive effort tonight, you took it as a challenge against that great offense, and I think you won that challenge.
We did. We gave them their playbook on Monday. Every Monday we give them a playbook, and we have a theme every week. The theme this week was just overflow. I mean, we were going to overflow time of study, and give the kids credit. This is the most prepared group I've ever had for a game in my coaching career by far. Every formation, everything. I think we had one mishap tonight where we lined up incorrectly. But it wasn't just the starters. I got to give credit to the backup guys. We had 22 kids ready to line up to any formation at any point yesterday, and that was just amazing to see.
Trenton Harmon, the head coach for the Tonkawa Bucks, joining us post game, and got it started with a defensive touchdown to start this ball game. The long fumble return. I think we were kind of wondering in the press box if that was a forward pass or whatever, but it worked out good for you guys.
I wasn't going to ask questions. It was definitely on the edge of going one way or the other, and we were just trying to get the field goal off pretty quick. So glad it went our way.
You got some offensive weapons on this team, and the first one I want to talk about is Lucas Keith, because he's just runs hard, and I knew that coming in. That's exactly what he did tonight. When you got that lead, that's the kind of runner you want to milk time off that clock. He ends up getting over 100 yards rushing, and he didn't do it, any big gains. He just did it 3 or 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
Lucas is an animal. He's been running hard all year long. Doesn't matter how many guys got in the box. He's going to run it one way, and that's hard. Beyond proud of him. The guys up front did a great job too. Give Pawhuska credit. They gave us some different fronts there in the middle of the second quarter, and we had to make some adjustments at half. But Lucas stayed patient, and he always busts one whenever he's patient. So he had a good half.
Caden Duvall, I was looking forward to watching him play tonight. And I'll tell you what, he's got that size. He's a big target for your quarterback, Kason Johnson, and a couple of big touchdowns for him tonight. But I really thought offensively you guys were clicking pretty well. I mean, you look at Kason Johnson's numbers coming in. I mean, 15 of 18 for 10 touchdowns and no picks coming into this ball game. And then he goes basically 7 for 11 for about 95 and 3 touchdowns as well. So that efficiency is still there.
Kason's had 3 incompletions in 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
We put him in that role to manage the offense, and he's doing exactly that. And I want to give Zayden Frederick a biggest shout-out I can give. Zayden was starting quarterback, and we put Johnson over him. Zayden has done nothing but step in on defense at linebacker and receiver and balled out for us. Beyond proud of that kid for the way he's handled it, too.
It's a matter of you just, putting your best weapons and using players the best place in the field, and it's worked out well so far.
Yeah, and our best player is Jacob Dieselhorst this year. Our kids love him. So hopefully you guys can keep picking against us every time we're on Squirtle, because our kids really like this every week. So our best guy actually isn't in our locker room. Shout out to him.
That is hilarious, and I guess that's why we do the show, isn't it?
Kids love it, man. We love you guys.
But we have a lot of fun with it as well, and but just a huge win for your program, and now you get to you get that one put behind you. Trip to Morrison next week. They're never going to be easy.
As long as Morrison's wearing the M on their helmet, they're going to play football. So we'll have to be ready to go again.
Let's go ahead and get
get
Duvall. Is he out there?
Yep.
Go ahead
thank you so much, man.
You betcha. Thank you so much for your help all week, and it's great to see you.
Yep.
Been calling his game since he was in high school, playing for his daddy at Garber. All right, we're gonna get Caden Duvall in here real quick and get a chance to talk to him, get him a chance to sit down and put the headphones on. There we go. Let's see here for you tonight. 5 catches, 35, 9, that's 44, 54, 56, 63 plus 70. What's 70 plus 63? That's 133. That ain't bad. 5 catches, 133, and 2 touchdowns. And I was looking forward to seeing you play because I've heard a lot about you, but you put on a show tonight.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about this team, new coaching staff, or a new head coach. And the thing is, you've got some unbelievable coaches on your sideline with Coach Bean coming over from Dewar. You got guys that have been head coaches before.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about a little bit about that experience on the coaching side.
Well, I love it. I mean, they push us to 100% every day, and that's what we needed to get our full potential out. And as you've seen, it's working for us right now, and I love them, every one of them.
This was a statement win for you guys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is one of those wins where you wonder, we know Tonkawa's a good team. I think the Fairview game was the first statement win, and then I know you would like to have beaten Stroud, but you played the number 2 team in the state real tough that night. But this tonight, district game. Just a statement win for you guys. Talk about coming in, your attitude coming into this ball game, and how you feel it played out.
Well, our team, we just grow off doubt. So we've seen everyone doubting us, That only made us more hungry to win this game, and that's what we went and did. I mean, we wanted it more than them. It showed out there. So I think we just came in here and got the job done.
And then you look on down the road. Next week you got to go to Morrison. I mean, you got to put this one behind you. Think about it tonight, and maybe celebrate for a day or so. But there's a lot of football left to be played.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Talk about your team. Talk about Cason Johnson a little bit, because he delivered a couple of dimes to you tonight.
I mean, he's just putting the ball where it needs to be put. I mean, he stepped up, got in there, showed he was a leader. He's doing his job. He's doing amazing. I couldn't ask any more out of him.
What I like about you guys, you got lots of weapons in the receiving core with yourself and Loudon Alexander, Weston Freeman, Zayden Ditmore caught a touchdown pass as well. I mean, you've got a lot of weapons. That's got to open it up a little bit for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, they can double team one of us, and we still got three more people that can get the ball and score. So it's hard to play defense against us. Weston's a really good weapon to have. Loudon, Cade, Zayden, our old quarterback. Even when he goes in there, he can get the ball and go score.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. What are your interests? What do you like? And when you're not playing football,
I go work out a lot. That's about it. There's not a lot here. Just work out, hang out with the team.
Are you want to take us to the next level?
I'm a baseball player.
Oh, you're a baseball guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I would say after watching you tonight, all-around athlete would
thank
probably be
you.
a little more like that.
Thank you.
Okay, Noel, thank you so much for joining us in the post-game show. Big win for you guys.
Yeah.
Good luck on down the road.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
32-8, the final score tonight, as Tonkawa with the big win over Pawhuska in a big district rivalry game tonight. And Tonkawa now 5-1, 3-0 in district play. Pawhuska falls to 6-1 and 3-1 in the district. Been a lot of fun here tonight. The Squirtle crew making our first trip to Tonkawa since, I don't know, we did the cashing game here about 5 or 6 years ago. I remember being across the way. I like this press box much better here on the west side. But we'll put a wrap on this one for everybody on the Squirtle crew. Thank you so much. Once again, your final score for the final time is the Buccaneers at home tonight. The big win over Pawhuska. The final score 32-8. Good night, everybody.